go out there and talk. You want to talk. So I'll be like, close my door. She'd be like, I'm about to get in the tub. So I be telling y'all, wait. Y'all be getting mad, banging on the door, banging, and I be like, y'all wait. She don't want nobody in. Sometimes.
Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway.
So y'all should be respectful of her. Okay, she want to practice.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
Because I got booty players.
The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game.
And
Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Let's go. Right. Single. Ready.
Wants to throw. It's Reed. With the catch, it's Smith. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. They'll run it. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. So now it's 2nd and long. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks. You're able to come out. You run the ball. You throw the ball. And this offense right now is in a groove early.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Temple's offense will take the field for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground. A lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Canes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Everybody's over there. I'm going to watch this play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. Can't get him to the ground. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Wow, the quarterback got away with one there. He's lucky that defender dropped that pass, because if he picks it, he might have taken that one to the house.
From midfield, looking for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The hand to the running back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Hurricanes will kick it away to start the second half.
Throw a pick.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted.
Going for it
Guys, it's
all.
not 26.
And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Owls want to crank the tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Tight end now in motion.
Yeah, but you gotta tell people
Throws to the wideout.
why it makes sense that you would say that he look like Howard James. If they don't know Howard James is, just you gotta
See
bring
if they
people
have
up to
enough
speed.
time to get another snap before the clock hits 0.
That's how they know significance of Howard James. So laugh like quickly, you know what I'm saying, instead of just at you. What are you talking about?
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
People don't like being left in the dark.
Motion from the
Just
wide
like
receiver.
Howard.
Here's the handoff.
Don't like when Mexicans talk
And
Spanish.
a nice solid pickup there
You know what
before
I'm
the
saying?
defense
When
wrestles
people
him to
speak
the
their
ground.
language, Asian people,
They'll try to kick it into overdrive.
In front of
Clock's
them.
running. Second down
they're
coming.
like, this is America. You speak English. I'm supposed to be
Quarterback
able
on
to
the
tell
move,
what you
still
saying.
looking. Tough run.
You
Gets
hear
it
me,
into the
goddamn
red
it?
zone,
I'm
and they
supposed to be able
knock
to
him
read
down
your
at the
lips.
17. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
European
Here's the heat.
country.
Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins.
That's a play that
Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, and the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Looking for the two-point try.
Said a bunch of flies.
Wants to go up top. Here comes
What he
the
say?
heat.
What he say?
He's looking. Pressure's coming in. The pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead.
What? And then what he say to you? That was supposed to be his
They
reason.
still need a
His
touchdown
reasoning
and
for
two-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Make it happen.
fancy.
Let's go.
Really.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Back to throw, it's Reed. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
The give. Runs through the tackle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Big enough for both
Now this is
guys.
rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, a fourth down stop, and the turnover on downs. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field.
Must have been tough.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, second down, clock's running. And he's just going to spike it. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Gallagher. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you can tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And now on second down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Reed. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Canes line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Back open in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. To the air on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, David. Moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side of the ball.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.